Greetings, Scorpio. I gotta take a breath because I've been doing these readings back to back. I'm exhausted. Welcome to your reading for the time period of January 21st to the 31st, 2018. Welcome new subscribers to my channel. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. I really thank you. I'm grateful for the compliments and the comments. It's a lot, and I'm just grateful to be able to share with you. Okay. All right. So what I'm gonna do. I'm going to channel into your energy first, and then I am going to move into the cards. Okay. I've been doing I have been doing almost 40-minute long readings. I don't know where that came from. Um, but I'm trying to keep them short. Okay. I try not to make them so long because that's crazy. Okay. I don't even know how people do hour long readings, to be honest. I don't know how people do it. I don't know how they do it. It's long. It's a long, I could go for an hour, but I can't. I cannot do, I can, but I don't want to. Okay. All right. So let's see. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, January 21st to the 31st, 2018. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So I'm actually being drawn to a year. And as I was meditating, I kept getting like 2013 for some reason. Number 13 is your number, the death card, Scorpio. But I was getting 2013, and I get something was revealed to you in 2013, and whatever was revealed to you, it feels spiritual in nature. Whatever was revealed to you in that year, it was a pinpoint. Something happened in 2013 that you remember it or not. But it has to do with some type of interaction that you had. It could have been you met a spiritual teacher. It could have been, I guess it had something to do with you, how you make your money, and who you were making your money with this kind of energy. Okay. And it could be a job. This could be a job that you had in 2013 that you're thinking that you want to go back to. I get something about sewing. So it may be that you want to sew, or you know somebody that sews. You have a sibling that sews with this kind of energy. But the number 13 is very important because either it was a very spiritual point in your life. Sorry, my nose is itchy. It was a very spiritual point in your life, spiritual learning, or some type of way you made your money in 2013, like you want to go back to, or like some type of information came into you in during that time. It doesn't have to be that year. It could just be like you want to go back. There's a need to go back to that year. And it could be like just the 13. This is something about the number 13 is just really important to you. How to use it, and I get respect. So it could be that you respect the fact that you are a Scorpio, the energy of Scorpio. You respect that, or you respect the number 13 here. I get something about fault. So there could have been something involving a fault, but I get a malpractice kind of energy going on here too as well. So you either about a malpractice, like like something was revealed to you. And it could have been something. It could have been like you were told that you have cancer, or it could have been development of cancer. It could have been somebody developed cancer in 2013, and they're still pushing on, and they're still living with it. And I get your throat, so it could be something pertaining to your throat, or it's just your throat chakra. Like you need to express how you feel about some kind of secrecy that's happening around you. You're very aware, you're very in tune. I get finishing school with this energy as well. So either you finish school during that time period, or does it need to finish school with this energy. Okay. That's where your throat is. I mean, if you are in school already, you're doing speeches. You're very vocal. People are looking up to you. You may be a singer. You may be an artist of some kind. And people they really look up to you with this energy here. That's why I say your throat chakra, or somebody you found out that either you or somebody else around you, a family member, a friend, somebody. I get conceived. Like there's an energy here where someone may have conceived, and it could be you, it could be a family member, etc. I get a Cancerian energy. Okay, so you may there. you're a great aunt or whatever you want. You're becoming a great aunt, or you are an aunt with this energy, or you're becoming an aunt again. Okay, and I get a niece, so you may be getting a niece, or you're getting a niece or a nephew. I don't know. I was getting niece first, so you may be gaining a niece with this energy. So I'm gonna cut that channel part, and I am going to delve into read your cards. Okay. So you may have experienced a lot of spiritual through how you speak, like through speaking, through voicing your opinions about some type of secrecy. Because you're spiritual. It's because you're very in tune. It's because you are aware. I get injustice. You're aware. You're spiritually aware of injustices happening around you, but it's like you're not saying anything about it. Okay? Is the feeling that I get. Or you just, it's an injustice that is happening to you and you're not saying anything about it, okay? But there's a need to. Throat chakra, you have to speak. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. January 21st to the 31st, 2018. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I get a let's be friends kind of vibe. I get a let's be friends kind of vibe, and I'm being drawn to like a Gemini energy. So you may work with this person, but I get tired. So they're either tired of you, or I get not talking. That's why I get the throat chakra. Somebody is they're tired of you not saying how you feel about something, and the secrecy doesn't have to be somebody's illness or a secrecy of injustice pertaining to you or somebody else around you. It could just be that you need to express how you feel, like your feelings to this person, vice versa wise. They may be the ones that need to speak. But I get locked. Like you feel locked into this person. They could be a twin flame. This could be a soulmate energy. That's why I get locked. Or you're finding out, are you somebody's getting locked up with this energy? You are, or somebody you know is getting locked up, or it's a Gemini energy. They're locked into you, and I get feelings like your feelings about somebody. You're locked into them. But you're not saying anything. So you're either not saying anything about an injustice, and you need to, or a Gemini energy or whatever sign energy, they're not saying anything about an injustice that they see happening around you. Like they're not saying anything about it. Or the two of you aren't saying anything about an injustice that is happening around the both of you. However you want to associate that, okay? Well, there's a need to say something. Throat chakra. Either these are feelings, either these are heartfelt messages that need to be had between the two of you. You work together, you live together, you're just friends. But there's a feeling here with somebody, they don't want to be just friends with you. That air like energy. They don't want to be friends. I get a Taurus. You may be tied to a Taurus as well. Somebody, whatever it is, somebody does not. They want to be more than friends, or you want to be more than friends with someone that I get that you just met. That you just met this person. At least like you feel like you just met them. It may feel like you may have known someone for a long period of time, but it's like you didn't spend any time with them. You didn't spend any time with them, and like maybe now they're trickling back into your life, and you're like, I feel like I just met you because you don't talk to me, you don't go out, you don't go out with me, you don't call me, you don't text me. I get fondling feelings. You may be getting sexually involved with somebody that they've been tiptoeing around you, and that's the deal. That's the deal. Message from Earth. Literally, you're receiving a message from an Earth-like energy, and that could be where the Taurus-like energy is coming from. So it could be that somebody is involved with a Taurus, either you or a Gemini energy is involved in a Taurus. That's why I was getting tiptoe. So it feels like a three-way partnership is happening here, where somebody's not saying that they've gotten back with an ex. So if it's you and you're not telling somebody that you're dating, oh, I've been talking to my ex, oh, I've been talking to this girl that I haven't seen in a while, etc., with this kind of energy, or my ex-boyfriend or my ex-husband, you're upset about this. So you're finding out that there's an air-like energy. It has been talking to your friend, or you are that person that you started talking to someone that you haven't seen in a long period of time. And it's like, I get the boot, like you maybe feel like you got the boot in a relationship for some reason, or another energy around you that I get the Taurus, like you feel like you're saying that a Taurus like energy, like they got the boot, pertaining to their relationship to a Gemini energy, or you feel like you got the boot to it in a relationship with a Gemini. So like I said, somebody wasn't talking, they weren't speaking, but they're coming back into the fold and they have something to say to you. Okay, and it's a little bit shocking in nature. Whew. Nine of water for your starting point. I get your wishes are being met with this energy. Yeah, I feel like your creativity, whatever wish you have been, whatever you've been wishing on, whatever star you've been wishing on, you may have been wishing to become a star with this nine of water energy. But there's a feeling here where, like, you may be rising in success, but there's a dissatisfaction. There's either a satisfaction or a dissatisfaction going on here. Maybe you feel like you need to compete. There's an energy here where you feel like you're competing with people, and I was getting that Gemini and Taurus energy. Maybe you feel like you're competing. I did say that you were working with a Gemini. Maybe you feel like you need to compete with someone. Somebody is doing something better than the other person, and that's why popularity is increasing on your end. That's why That's why your wishes are being met with this energy here. Okay, you do have the sign of Libra, and I get bad. They're a bad boss. So this is justice. This justice served to the point. Justice served in the sense that it could be an injustice that it could have been an injustice that either is happening to somebody around you, Taurus energy, or to another, whatever earth-like energy. It could just be an injustice is happening to them, but there's a win on your part. Or it's you, that an injustice is happening to you. You know what it kind of feels like? Like good karma. So if an injustice is happening to you and you're not saying anything about it, you're doing a good job with either not saying anything about it if it's you, or if it's not you directly, then you need to say something about it. But whatever it is, you need your wishes are getting fulfilled with this energy here, okay? The Shango, this could be a boss that has been creating opposition for you, or a friend, or some type of manager. They're like your backbone, this Libra-like energy. They're supposed to, I get manipulation. So maybe they've been manipulating you into doing something, or is justice. Like maybe you feel manipulated into doing something that is causing you to rise in success. It could be money. It could be some type of financial windfall, but something crazy had to happen in order for your wishes to be met with this nine of water energy here. This Shango energy, if it's a Libra that you're dealing with here, they protect you, or they protect your success, or they are successful, but there's a joining hands kind of energy going on here. So you may be joining hands with someone that people don't want to see you with, which is being met here, or you're joining hands with a business where you're flourishing, you're doing well, but there's an energy around you, like they either want to see you succeed or they want to see you fail, with the Shango energy being justice, or it's a sign of Libra, like it's an actual Libra that wants to see you fail. But there's a prejudice-like energy going on here. So if you do well in the workplace, this person they're jealous of you, or I get side eye and shade, like they've been throwing shade on you, this Libra-like energy here, okay? But you're like, I need to cut this person loose. They're going to cause me to lose my fame, my fortune, my wishes. Like, I'm fine. You're saying to yourself, I'm fine. But there's another energy around you that they're not fine. They're not satisfied with the level of success that they're at. I get someone that's too slow. Either they're too slow, like this could be someone you're dating and you're seeing, or there's somebody that you work with them, they manage you, or they're a friend. Like this could be you're doing the same job, like you work with this person, or as a manager. But this energy, are they too? Like I said, they're also trying to be successful in some way, shape, or form here, but they're doing something wrong. Like they're doing something wrong to be successful. They're not, because they're not satisfied. Shango energy here, or you're not satisfied. And they're helping you. This is like two unsatisfied people helping each other, or you're satisfied. This energy is not satisfied, but they're like your friend. But they're like, there's an energy here where somebody wants to take something away from you. But I get a spell. So either they're trying to put a spell on something or somebody, but I get support as well. So your wishes are being met because either this person is helping you learn how to do spells, but it's pertaining to your success or that of another person. Or this is justice. It's justice. Maybe people think that you're doing spells, and that's why your wishes, you're telling people, okay, I do spells, I do this, that, and the third. Or I make wishes. Like there's ways that you can make wishes. 4-1s, you can make wishes, but you're telling people this. Maybe people think that it's the sign of Libra, or it's a Libra that does spells, but they're either helping you, or they're going to cause you. They're going to cause you to mess up for some reason here. They want to be rid of you, or they're helping you. So you decide how that is. Or it's justice to how you make your money, to how your wishes are being met with this energy. So that's why I said there may be an injustice happening around you, but I get maybe you're sitting pretty, or this person is sitting pretty, or they're not happy if it's a sign of Libra that you're dealing with here, okay? Your pricing has the 5 of air. Why is my nose so itchy? 5 of air energy, deception. Somebody has deceived you, and I get tricked. That you may be feeling tricked by air-like energy, and I get it has something to do with your telepathic abilities. Somebody may have been taking. I don't know how that happened. Somebody may be trying to take your ideas through some type of telepathic communication, justice-like energy here, and you're pointing the finger at them. Like, you're happy. You may be happy, successful. You have an air-like energy that somebody's failing for some reason. Like, they're failing at something that they do. It could be sex. It could be the way they cook. Or it's a manager. They're failing at managing a group of people, or they're just failing. Whatever they're doing, they're failing. 5 of air, but they're pointing a finger at you. They're saying that you do spells to make yourself successful, or you're pointing justice card. You're pointing the finger at them, and you're saying that they're taking advantage. They're using spells to make themselves successful. 5 of air energy here. Or someone's not happy. 5 of air, so they're trying to figure out a way to spiritually manipulate something that you have going on so that they can be happy. Justice card, 5 of air energy here. All right? Your future has the 4 of air. Depression. I get let loose. You let you let an air-like energy loose. This could be someone that you see, you date, you're friends with them. But I get that it's more than one air sign too. More than one air. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius-like energy. This is Libra all the way. Or it's just justice to the situation, because you're revealing. I was getting secrecy, that's why I was getting your throat chakra. Like, either it's you, like, people are somebody's bringing out this Libra, or this whatever air-like energy is bringing out your secret. However you become successful, they're bringing it out for some reason, or you're doing that to them. You're doing that to them, and this is like, we can't be friends. 4 of air energy. But this has something to do with somebody supporting you and you supporting someone. That's why I said there's justice here. So this could be two friends that they're very good, two friends that are chefs, for example. They're very good cooks. The one person is like, my food is better. My food is on top. I make the better dish. And they're like, no, mine is. And they're trying to, it's like two people, they're trying to two music artists trying to blacklist each other. 5 of air with the justice card here. Whatever it is not going to work. 4 of air is kind of like you either have to spiritually cut this person off so that they wouldn't spiritually manipulate something that you have going on here. That's why I said telepathy. Somebody's trying to get you to either respond to them or indulge in their telepathic manipulative tactics. They're trying to get you to indulge in that, and you're like, no, I'm not doing this to myself. I know what you're up to. I'm cutting your ass off. I know what you're trying to do. Throat chakra. You got to speak. You're speaking your truth about somebody is using magic to make themselves successful. It's an air-like energy. Or somebody's management is bad, and that's justice. You're saying, oh, you're not doing something right. You're manipulating people. 4 of air. I had to cut you off. And it may be causing you a little bit depression. You like this person. You like them. Either it's a Libra. You like them. Somebody was fancy, and I get pretty as well. But they were doing something, like they were manipulating your circumstances somehow. Or like in a telepathic way. They literally, like, they were manipulated. They could have came up to your job. And told your supervisor that this could be someone you live with, that you date. And they're telling you, they come to your job and they're telling your supervisor that you wet the bed or some shit. I don't know. It's just an example. And you're like, you're gonna cause me to lose my popularity. Vice versa wise. Justice card here. Whatever it is, you be careful. You may have went wrong. 4 of air energy. I see you may have went wrong with sharing something sharing something very, very like intimate, or sharing something that very personal with an air-like energy. And it's like they use it against you somehow. But it has something to do with your mental mind. It has something to do with your mind. and it's something to do with drugs. So it could be somebody is like, it could be saying that you smoke weed all the time, or you're saying that they smoke weed all the time, but it's like that's what's getting them on top for some reason, like spiritual manipulation, smoking, bongs, hookah, whatever it is. Like they're telling people that they work with, or they're telling a supervisor that this is what they're doing, and now the supervisor, like the relationship that you have with your supervisor is drying out because this person is manipulating a situation so that they can stay on top. They're doing this spiritually, or they're doing this like they're doing this to you by, like, they're telling the supervisor what you're doing or what you have done or what your lifestyle was like, so that you wouldn't get hired somewhere, so that you wouldn't be on top of them, so you wouldn't get picked for something. Wow. So it could be a job where some type of wrongdoing happened in the workplace environment. Your instincts has the 5 of water, and I get let go. You let go of some type of grief. You're using your instincts that you're letting go of some type of grief. You're letting go. I get a friend. You had to let go of a friend because they a toxic. There was toxic dealing with some friend here. This air, like, either it's a Libra or another air like energy. It's all air and you here so far. You got to let them go. I guess somebody was going to ruin your chance of getting something done, or they were going to ruin your chance of being successful. Your wishes were being met here, though. But it's a Libra that doesn't want to see that happen. Or it's a Gemini. There's another air-like energy that doesn't want to see that happen. They don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you become popular. Your wishes are currently and always will be met. But there's an energy that they're either envious. They want to steal. Somebody stole something here with the 5 of air. It could be an idea. They stole something here. Your accomplishments has the 6 of fire. 6 of fire for your accomplishment. You're traveling. It could be a business that you're doing. You're traveling solo. You're doing something solo because you don't want to deal with the prejudice. I guess it's something about somebody getting picked over you, or you got picked over someone, but it's only because another energy manipulated something, and it could have to do with prejudice. I said I get light skin with this Shango-like energy. It could be a Libra is light skin. This could be you date someone, and it's like they try to break up with you on purpose so they can get with a light skinned person. If you're darker, so that your boyfriend can go with a light skinned person. Or it's in a workplace. Like somebody manipulated something, caused you to lose your job somehow, or some type of popularity, or they're trying to do that so that they can bring in, I get favored, so they can bring in someone who is light skinned, or they are light skinned. Or you're working with someone who is light skinned and they're favored. Another air-like energy, Gemini energy. They're favored. But they manipulated something in order to gain that favoring. Or you are that light-skinned person. Justice card here. You are that light-skinned person that's being favored. And your wishes are being met, but somebody doesn't want to see that happen. Whatever the situation is here. So it could be you're dating someone. This could be having to do with your workplace environment. Untrustworthy friends. People that you got too friendly with in the workplace environment. They deceived you. They say you were doing this, that, and the third outside of the workplace. You're like, my wishes are being met. I'm popular. I'm doing well. But this energy's around you. They don't want to see you. They don't want to see you do well with this energy. 7 of Earth. So you're either giving back to an Earth sign. I think you're making a lot of money here. At least you're starting to. Now that you had to kick somebody to a curb, or now that you had to, resign. Like you resigned from somewhere. There's too much prejudice. So somebody may have been giving you prejudice. You could have been a darker person. Someone may have been showing you prejudice in the workplace. Some type of work that you do. And now it's like, I'm just going to go off and do my own shit. I'm going to go off and do my own thing. I was getting sewing and knitting. You could have been working in a knitting shop or a hair salon where the majority of the hair salon is it could be the majority Hispanic or something, or a majority white, wherever you are. But and Libra-like energy, they were showing favoritism to a Gemini energy in the workplace. Or it's a relationship that somebody's being favored because they're lighter. Whatever. Or you're darker, or you're lighter and they're darker. But it has to do with fame. This is basically because somebody looks a certain way, that's what's making them collect money. And you're basically like, you may have tried to get hired somewhere. Libra like energy. You may have been trying to get hired somewhere. You may have been trying to get hired somewhere, and now and they picked you. They chose someone over you, or you got picked over someone. But whatever it is, you're checking it on your own, and you're making your own money. You're doing your own private practice, sewing, knitting, hair. You could have, this could have been a hair salon that you wanted to work in, but people, like I said, justice. People are showing you prejudice of some kind. Or could this be, it doesn't have to be prejudice. This could be the kind of hairstyles you do, the kind of music you make, the kind of food you cook. But it's like, I don't like that kind of food. I don't like tomato sauce. I only like French food. I only like French women, light skin, whatever the situation is here. You can apply that to anything. Or as a home, I don't feel like this is home too much. It could be favoritism in the home. This could be a parent kind of situation, a mother-daughter situation, a favorite, somebody. I get something about jazz. It could be a jazz performance. It could be like it could be a jazz performance. You're like, oh, this is nice. But another energy is kind of like, I don't like this. I don't like jazz. Like you could be going out on a date and somebody doesn't like the kind of music that you like. Or hip hop and R&B versus jazz. You're like, I don't like this music. Wow. I get there's a choose wisely kind of situation going on here. So if this has to do with the fact that you have lost, or you lost a position based on somebody's idea of favoritism, or as a jealous friend, and they're trying to figure out a way to manipulate you so that you're not successful for some reason, spiritual incantations or something, spells, or you do spells, you can be really good at what you do. And it's like a job, and you may have taken whatever you did at home, whatever you do, your private practice, you may have taken it to a store, or you may have taken it to a place, but they're showing you prejudice because you don't look a certain way, or you tried to do this, but you're successful. Your wishes are being met. Your popularity is increasing. But it's like, this is crazy. You're trying to survive. You're trying to live. You're trying to do well on your own. Whatever you're doing on your own. You don't want to deal with the prejudice. You don't want to deal with the jealousy, the favoritism from a manager or a boss. You don't want to be compared to people, and you're doing it. You're making money on your own. Your spiritual health is fine. Like, this is 7. This is 7 of earth energy here, or you're giving back to an earth sign. I feel like you have earth in your chart too. I guess something about a baby with a 7 of earth energy here. Something about a baby here. So either this could be somebody's having a baby, and it's something, what this kind of feels like? That somebody's favoritizing a baby because the baby's lighter or something, or somebody has conceived and the baby is going to be light. Like, maybe you're saying that to yourself. And the Shango energy, this literally could be someone who's jealous of you because you are pregnant, or because you just had a baby, and you have your own. People could be jealous because you have your own private practice. You're making a lot of money, 7 of earth, and you have a family. You're married, you have a family, you have a kid, and you're very successful. But it's another energy is like, they don't want to see you. It's like somebody fired you or let you go or didn't hire you because of something menial, like the way you look or the way you sound or the way you dress, whatever. And you're like, F you. And you went off and you did your own thing, and now you're mad, and now you have a family. Now you started a family, but they're still not satisfied. They're still jealous. They're still trying to make a way to ruin. You just like, you don't even know what to do. 7 of earth, it's like you're protected with the 7 of earth energy. You're protected spiritually. You need to be dealing with this, dealing with these racists, dealing with racism, prejudice, favoritism in the home. Your baby, this could be like, if you have a child, your child could be this could be your child that is facing some sort of favoritism. Like you favor a child over another one, and you're like, I need to get back to my other child. That's why the justice energy is here. And maybe something is wrong, like, about that. There's some type of karmic issue going on here. 5 of air could be you. You may have deceived your family in some way, shape, or form. This could be like your family members are jealous because like you're dating somebody that looks a certain way. Like it could be like you had a baby with someone who's lighter, or you just have a beautiful child, or you have a kid, period, or you have your own business in some way, shape, or form, and people they're hating on that. Shango energy here. Whatever it is, you need protection, spiritual protection. They're hating on it, and it's like they still like you left, you did your own thing, you did your own business, you have your own house, your own family, on our energy does. But it's like either you're upset about this for Four of Air being in the future, you're upset about somebody moving on, Justice card energy here, and they're happy. It's an Earth-like energy that has moved on. Or this energy, like this, they're not satisfied. And you're saying to yourself, they need help. This the air-like energy that this needs help. Somebody, I get grandiose. Five of Air and a Libra-like energy here, any air-like energy. Somebody has a very grandiose way of moving through life. They like to step on people. They like to be in complete control. They're not going to be with the Justice energy here. And you're voicing that, throat chakra. You're voicing that. And you're going to continue being the fab person that you are. Your mentality has the Four of Water. I get a vacation with this. So you may be using your intuition and you need to take a vacation. If this is a workplace environment, this is happening to you, you need to take a vacation. You need to take a vacation. You need to get away. Your resolution, I mean, what's changing for you is the Earth card sign of Capricorn. You're reconciling differences with a Capricorn. That's why I said you're giving back to an Earth-like energy. This karma has been put upon you because either you left someone because you chose like a child over another child or something. It has to do with skin tone, beauty, or it happened to you. It's like whatever you did in the past to someone, you could have dissed someone based on the way they look or the way they sound. Like you could have dissed somebody, and then it happened to you. There's a karmic situation going on here. There's some type of like maybe you showed some type of friend, or some type of friend showed you some type of prejudice of some kind in the workplace or a job. And it's like you did that first, and now it's coming back on you, or they did it to you and it's coming back on them, however you see it. Your resolution has the fire element. With the fire element being in a resolution, I get like a moving back in kind of feeling. So I don't know. I don't know. There's a sucker up kind of feeling going on here. So you could have stormed out of a workplace that was showing favoritism to like whiter people or something. That you worked there. And you left out. You're like F all y'all. I'm just gonna do my own business. I'm gonna go run my own law firm, my own firm. And there's something happened where somebody could have did something to make you crawl back. Libra-like energy, Shango-like energy, crawl back to them for some reason. They're crawling back to you, or you're crawling back to them. Because there's an element here where somebody just feels bad for something that they did. Four of Air energy here. Somebody could have been talking shit about you behind your back, like I said. And you left whatever community. You could have left a community of people that were throwing shade. Shango energy here. And maybe you're the bomb at what you're doing. Whatever kind of work you're doing. Cooking, food. Making money, period. You're the bomb. You left the workplace and you're the bomb at what you do. And somebody is like, they're crawling back to you. They're like, I want you, come please. They're like, come back. And you're like, no. Like you tried to be, that's why I get that telepathic. Somebody's trying to get you. They're trying to ease you up. They're trying to ease up on you. And you're like, I don't want to be involved. Four of Air in the future is kind of like, I get self-realization. It doesn't have to be depression. The Four of Water being in your mentality in the future is like, I need time away to find myself. And you found it, and your wishes are getting met. Because you left the workplace, or you left in this relationship, this favoritizing, whatever. It could be a household. It could be a family that's doing this to you. Or they're doing this to your children or something. Or you are doing this to your children if you have kids. You're doing that. And somebody's pointing the finger out on you. You're facing karma because of the way you compare your children. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's the karmic situation. Somebody's crawling back to the other person. Air-like energy in the future. But it's a self-realization. So it's somebody that you once needed. This energy here, air-like energy. Someone you once needed. Some type of entity that you once needed. You don't need them anymore. You went off and did your own thing. And they're crawling back to you like, I want you back. I need you back. Don't leave me. I'm trying to hold on to you. They're telling this to you telepathically or literally. Like they're like, don't leave. I know I know he's favoritizing whatever. I know he's a little bit prejudiced sometimes, but don't leave. I want you to stay. That could be another air like energy is telling you that. So you pick out whatever situation. Could be work, could be personal family situation where a mom and a dad is favoritizing. You could have been in a situation where like your mom, your dad, and sibling, maybe you were the one that was treated bad or something, or you were the one that was looked down upon or something in a family. And then you went off and did your own thing, and it's like you're rising, your popularity is rising, you're becoming famous, or you're doing well. But there's energies around you that don't want to see you do well, air-like energies, or there's cups here, so it represents family as well. Your family doesn't want to see you rise or do well. But it's like they did something bad to you, or your friends did something bad to you, and you're like, why do you want to be all up in my grill again after after you treated me this way? Like why should I stay here? I get under somebody's thumb. Like why should I have to stay here under this person's thumb? Why? I'm not doing that to myself. All right, outcome. And it doesn't have to be anything pertaining to any prejudice or favoritism. I mean, favoritism could be in the family, or somebody you're dating is showing you favoritism. It could be somebody that you saw, that you used to talk to, and they're comparing your cooking to your boyfriend is comparing your cooking to his ex-girlfriend or some shit like that. All right, double energy again. Sign of Capricorn, you got I said there was an earth-like energy here. I get power. So this is part of your chart, or there's a Capricorn. Somebody has a lot of power that you're dealing with here. They have this could be a power of attorney. This could be a power of attorney that you're interacting with, or you're dealing with a Capricorn. A Capricorn has a lot of power. Interesting. So, like I said, with the injustice happening around you, so either you're that person your wishes are being met, and this is happening to you directly, or like I said from the beginning, there's an injustice happening outside of you, and it could be involving a Capricorn sun sign. There's some type of setup or injustice happening around them, but it's because of their popularity. They're on there's a showcase. They're a showcase for some reason. People are talking about them or something, and this could be you're on the outside. If this is not happening to you, this is happening to a Capricorn, and they've been through. This is like they're going through, or they have gone through the same thing that you did. I get sister, like you consider this person to be like your sister because you're also going through the same kind of thing. Checking it on your own, or this storyline is you're saying this about this. A Capricorn is doing this. This happening. This is what's happening to them, or it's karma to you because I don't know. You left them alone, or you didn't voice your opinion about them enough, or you could have been one of the people involved with some type of harassment involving this person. So this could be a part of your chart. This could be you. You're the one that's dealing with the harassment, and you're leaving. Or it's a Capricorn. You're on the outside looking into a Capricorn. It's happening to them. Either you didn't stand up for them. That's why I said injustice. You didn't stand up for them, and somebody's just doing really well. They're on their own. They're doing well, or it's you. It's you that is doing well. You're on your own. Somebody's making a lot of money. Somebody's starting to make a lot of money. Popularity it's increasing. Okay. You're on the outside looking into this happening, or it's happening, or the prejudice is either happening to this person, and that's why they didn't get hired somewhere. But it's kind of like you kind of see it. You kind of see this person as your sister or your brother because you're like, we're just alike. Both of us, we're both facing prejudice. We're both facing some people showing favoritism in some way, shape, or form. So you may be working in a place that this person wanted to work in. Or you're in a relationship you're in a healthy relationship that this person wanted to be in. Or this is you want to be in a healthy relationship. But it's like You kind of see this is you, you kind of see this as yourself, or you kind of see this person you relate to, that you relate to this person, you're starting to relate to them. But there's a karmic situation going on here. It's very karmic. Okay? All right, Scorpio. So be well, be blessed, take care. Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, be blessed. Bye.